conversation. Mr. Function, come off it, teach them all a lesson. Me say, when we fire drum and bass, how we mash up the place, how we tell them that the music is the weapon. And the gal a charm, she want me work hard like a farm.
So stupid. And welcome back to the Pouring Rain Podcast. I am Bert.
Ken Shaba,
Scott Balls.
And we are laughing it up.
as usual.
The roast of Tom Brady was last night. We all got to watch that shit, though.
I've seen,
We saw clips.
Yeah.
Dude.
We've seen clips.
They
Tony Hinchcliffe.
crushed. Tony
is a fucking
Hinchcliffe.
Tony
genius.
Hinchcliffe is not a human being.
He's a genius.
He's a genius.
I
And the
don't-
thing is, he does a lot of his podcasts live, right?
Yeah.
So for him to be able to write is probably
That's the scariest thing in the planet.
right. You give him time.
Him
You give
off the
him time.
cuff.
God.
Off the cuff, he's fucking insane.
insane.
Yeah, he's
You know?
funnier than most people's written shit off the cuff.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you give him time to write. Oh my god.
But what's weird though is like you see people like Theo Vaughn's one of those guys who I think is better off the cuff than
Yeah,
his written
It
stuff
seems
sometimes
like it.
Yeah.
falls short for me.
Yeah.
And it is. You know,
I'm
it's
on
all
your side.
subjective. But
Yeah.
he's on a fucking. I feel like he's on another fucking wavelength than everybody.
I've
else,
never
man.
seen that before.
Crazy.
Somebody that gifted,
Somebody
that
that-
quick like that,
And doesn't give a fuck.
and then says everything, like all of it. No rules.
That guy does not give a shit.
Fuck the picking
Racist.
cotton thing about fucking
Oh,
deadlift. Oh
my
bro.
God.
Deadlifting.
I
Deadlifting.
immediately looked at every black person on that panel.
They were all cracking up, though.
was like-
even the football players, they were all cracking
Yeah.
up, though. They were like you can't.
But
What the fuck?
like shit. Is he
Listen,
allowed
man.
to? Is he allowed?
Is that okay?
Listen, man. Funny is funny.
Yeah.
That's
That-
just
exactly.
it. And I understand, the history and how sensitive things are. We know it was horrible, but why not make light of it?
Exactly. Like, and
It's the only way you get past it.
Right?
Yeah.
It's really the only
You
way
know
you get
what I'm
past it.
saying?
You,
Like-
you recognize how horrible it was
Yeah.
and make fun of it.
right.
But
You know?
that's the
Right.
thing. Like you said, we always say the same shit. It's like, you know the right answer. I'm going to say the wrong thing. You know the right thing.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Right.
That's all you need.
Right.
You know the right thing. So there's no reason to get mad. And I'm sure that the person saying the wrong thing knows the right thing.
Of course.
And that's
Yeah.
why he thinks it's funny.
Yep.
Right. It's comedy.
It's comedy. It was comedy.
Actually, I watched this. It was a funny clip. This not a super well known comedian, but it was like he was getting heckled by this gay couple, right? And he's like, "What's the problem?" He's like, "She's like, yo." She's like, "You were saying." She's like, "You were saying a lot of homophobic things." He's like, "Oh." He's like, "Man." He's like, "Are you guys gay?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "We're lesbians." She's like, "All right, okay, cool." He's like, "I find it funny that you're all up in arms about the gay jokes, but like the whole part about the jokes about the gentrification jokes in Brooklyn, like forcing black families out of their homes and everything like that. Yeah, no problem with.
You were cracking
He's like,
up.
Where do you live? They're like, Brooklyn. He's like, oh. He's like, that joke wrote itself.
Guys, if you go to a comedy show, think before you
Shut
heckle.
the fuck up. Just shut up. Don't go then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay
You
home.
don't like comedy.
Yeah, stay
Right.
home.
If you're offended by anything at a comedy show,
Yeah.
you don't like comedy. You don't.
That's so weird to go to a comedy show to get offended.
Yeah. I go to get
It's like
shit on.
Right. It
Yeah.
just shows the state of the world now. Everybody wants to be offended, even in comedy. Like people that are going to comedy shows, which should be the safe space.
But you already know. Like, this is 2024. Like, comedy shows and hecklers and all that shit, they've been like on blast for a while. Like, how do
Right.
you not know that this shit may offend you, but
Yeah.
you're not, you know what I mean? Don't go for that. Like,
No.
it's,
Right.
they're going to touch on anything.
Yeah.
And what do you think the end game is? Remember, this is a professional joke teller, and you're about to go insert yourself into their line of fire.
They're
luck.
stupid. They're stupid.
You are a fucking
Good luck.
moron, dude.
Good luck. Exactly.
Yeah,
Good
you-
luck. It's so
Yeah. I
had-
stupid.
You deserve everything you get though when you heckle though.
100%.
Yeah, we went to see this is years ago in Philly. I saw JB Smoove, and they sat us. I had no idea where our tickets were. Like, I mean, it was like it's small. Like it's Helium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
So it's a small venue. Like tables are kind of. Dude, we were dead center front row.
Oh,
I'm
man.
like, fuck. I'm like, I'm gonna get shit on. And I was sitting. It was my ex-wife. I was sitting there, and I looked like a fucking KKK member.
You
know?
you look like yourself.
He's like, I look like me now.
Yeah, now. Look at
Was that
lumberjack.
wait? Was that when you had all of this shaved and the burns came almost to here?
No.
Okay.
That was my favorite look.
That was-
the chops.
That was close.
Mutton chops.
The mutton chop.
That was the closest I've seen you.
Mutton chops.
It was like, holy shit. So fucking funny. But
I was trying to look distinguished. It didn't work. I see. It wasn't. I was going for that 1800s distinguished look.
The 1800. Did he get at you at all?
Like I was a railroad fucking, like I owned a railroad
Worker.
empire.
oh my god.
Baron.
Well, one of my sisters
Vanderbilt.
one of my sister's friends is performing at Helium. She's a
shit.
comedian. Her name is Amy Cologne.
Okay.
And we should go. It's on a Sunday.
Done. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
When is it?
I'm gonna-
You know?
I don't remember the date exactly, but I'm gonna put it up on our page so
Yeah.
maybe we can get some more people. 'Cause
100%.
There's a lot of cool bars in that area.
she's
too.
got it's
100%,
it's a big deal for her. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hit
I wanna
up
see.
Franklin Mortgage Company is right there. Like right,
Oh,
it's like
okay.
right there.
yeah, that bar.
And Franklin Mortgage Company, the Dandelions right there. So you can I'm pretty sure it's right there.
Yeah,
Like right. I think
Jess,
Los
Jess is
Angeles.
gonna go. We're gonna take the girls. So we gotta take the girls. It'll be great. It'll be so much fun. I'll drive so you can
I'll find something.
do whatever.
So I can get fucking mangled.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't know if Sarah wants to go, whatever. But
Yeah.
she's performing there, and it's a big deal. And I just want to bring as many people as possible.
Yeah,
Like,
word.
you know what I mean?
Of course. Support,
Get her going.
Support the fam.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's get as many.
Amy
heads.
Cologne, look it out.
I can't wait. Amy Cologne.
So,
Yeah, that roast. I feel like, even though I didn't see it, I saw clips. I hope that it can. I don't know. I have a lot of wishful thinking all the time, but like I hope that it can possibly bring back the like not getting offended.
the savagery of comedy
like,
and
the pureness of comedy, dude.
and
like,
and the understanding of people that these are jokes. Like
yes,
these
they're
people
just
sit
jokes.
down and they break things down all the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're like, like
Yeah.
I think Bill Belichick had a good joke. He was like, I get shit for cutting off the sleeves of my hoodies.
Okay.
You know how he always
Yeah,
cuts it?
yeah.
And he goes, but the only sleeves that like Jeff Ross takes down cookie sleeves. Like it was fun. It was like a funny thing. The way he said it was great.
Right,
But
right.
it was funny. And it's like, you're making fun of his chubbiness. Like
Right.
it's like it's a cookie cutter stupid joke, but it's funny. Like, you know what I mean? And they break these things down so simply, like
Right.
sleeves
Yeah.
from a hoodie and sleeves of
sleeves from
cookies.
cookies.
Like, come on, man. Like
So basic.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And these jokes, that's what they do. They break these shit down. And the meaner they are, the funnier they
Yes.
are because it's wrong. Like,
Right.
it's so fucking easy.
Right.
I'll give it up. I'll actually give. This is the first time you're ever going to hear this from me. I'll give Kim Kardashian some credit.
Yo,
Those
She
jokes
ate
are.
it, and they were brutal.
yes,
She
they were
ate
brutal.
it,
But
and-
yeah,
Hey, man,
yeah.
dude, I
She's
feel like
used
that's
to eating it.
she is used to eating it.
Jesus
It's a great comeback story.
It's not that impressive, Scott.
That's a great comeback
Doing
story.
what she
Yeah, that's right.
normally does.
Yeah, but she addressed the elephant in the room. She got booed in the beginning, but everybody cheered at the end
Yeah. Yeah.
because they were like, "Oh, this bitch is gonna be whack," but she
Right.
wasn't.
She's
she
an
had
easy
some good
person
jokes.
to hate.
Nah,
man.
those jokes.
She's very easy to hate.
It's such
exactly.
easy. It's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
It's really easy. To, yeah.
So she made fun of herself and her family, and everybody
Yep.
was like, "Okay, all right." If she has a good sense of humor about that, shit, you know what I mean?
I always wonder.
maybe she
Remember
does
that?
have some substance there.
Well, you remember that?
She's
that
not
clip,
dumb.
That
I don't
clip
think
of her.
she's
No,
dumb.
I don't think she's dumb either.
I don't think she's dumb at all.
I just think she's not
No, that's-
very much personality.
I
I
just-
don't know. I don't know her, obviously, but just from what you see from her, it seems like every
very
time they
cold.
show her, I don't even know if it's cold. I think it's just like you're not that fun. Like, you know what I mean? She doesn't seem like.
What is this, Scott? She seems like what?
Looks like a pain in the fucking ass. That's what she looks like.
right. Dude, imagine the. Oh my
She
God,
is
imagine how
the-
high maintenance she is.
She's
Oh,
the poster child of that.
Yeah.
Like she's the one who turned all
did.
these young women into pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You know, like she's the one who made it popular to be a pain in the ass.
Do you know what? On the flip side, I'll give Kim K some credit. I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't think, and her mom has a lot to do with this because, like, people know, like, she's the mastermind.
Yeah, well,
behind
she's
lot
a
of this
publicist,
shit.
right? That's what she did.
I think so. I don't know what she did.
Something like that, but she knows how to
But,
work that.
Dude, to flip a sex tape into, like, Kim Kardashian is a certified billionaire. Like, on her own, like, from her own brands and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you gotta give, even though, we think she's a whore and she fucking all these celebrities, whatever, fucking, whatever she's doing. She's a billionaire.
If she was a dude,
on
she'd
on
be,
her own merit, even though it might be from fucking.
yeah. But if she was
still,
if she was a dude, she'd be the man. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like she'd be the shit.
right.
So,
Right.
like I said, she's not dumb.
Yeah.
I think like to a certain extent, they sold their souls. Like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
every single aspect
Yeah.
of their personal life is out there, and it's
Every
to be like,
bro. I know.
go okay with that. it's got to be tough.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Nah, yeah.
Sometimes,
This-
I mean, everything is compromised. Shit. I mean, she was able to compromise.
we should have done this podcast in masks. You don't know us.
Yeah, dude. Everything's compromised. Everything in life is compromised. It's like, dude, if you're comfortable
Right.
with it,
Exactly.
you
Everything's
might be able to benefit.
You're
from
right.
it,
Relationships, marriage, everything.
It's funny because I would like to talk to some of these people, right, that have compromised like their whole lives.
Personal.
Yeah, their personal privacy and such. Even though at a certain level of celebrity, your privacy is compromised, even if you don't want it to be. But when you are willingly doing it, I wonder if the money, the fame, the power, and all
Worth it?
Yeah, because you won't get the truth from people like that unless you're close to them. You know what I mean? But I would like to know how many of these people are like, nah, I would do it the same way again. This life is that awesome that it's worth it to me to be criticized by the whole world every day because I still live this beautiful fucking life and y'all are just talking.
You got a limp
You know what I
microphone.
mean? Like, oh my god,
You had a microphone limp.
lip
It's like, even talking about celebrities makes your dick soft. This guy hates fame.
Even talking about celebrities makes you do something.
All this crazy dancing make my penis soft.
Oh man, but yeah,
You got to tighten up the
just-
thing in the back, the middle,
It's this one right here.
the little middle. Oh, okay. Oh, that's just
keep,
funny.
Keep talking.
But yeah, no, I'm just curious about that. I always wanted to know that too. That's something I always thought about. I'm like, I wonder if they feel like it's worth it. You know what I mean? Because that's a tough life to live, man. Like honestly, like outside of the wealth, a lot of people aren't built for being famous. That's
No.
got to be so hard to be fucking
Total
famous
access,
like that, bro.
trying to keep your cool all the time when people are fucking saying dumb shit to you.
Bro.
Like remember, I don't know if you ever watch Ballers. Did you watch Ballers?
Yeah,
on HBO?
not a lot,
Remember
but I
when
watched some of
they
them.
would fucking people would just start fight with these motherfuckers, like trying to get assaulted
Trying to
by
get-
them so they
get
could
sued,
sue them.
yeah.
Like all that
Crazy.
shit. You know what I mean? Girls trying to fucking get pregnant
course.
and crazy
Yep.
shit like that. Like it's you are a money grab.
Right.
Like, you know
And
what I
I
mean?
feel like people that like people that don't have money, which regular people that aren't rich like us, like
Yeah.
it's so easy to criticize them when they complain about anything. Because
Yeah, yeah.
all we see is like you have all this money, and what we don't see is
They're people too.
there are people too, and there are problems outside of money. We just don't see them because a lot of our shit is we're trying to get there.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh shit, I forgot that like when you get rich, they still have like real problems.
Yeah,
too.
well, think
You know
about
what I mean?
think
Like,
about every minute of your life being having like to be accounted for.
I could not imagine that.
You know what I mean?
could
Like
not
we
imagine that,
we
bro.
have pretty tight schedules, like, and we're fucking normal. Like, imagine if we're responsible for the salaries of thousands of people, hundreds, whatever the fuck it is, like a staff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like having to fucking,
Yeah.
you got to keep being cool and bringing this money in so these people can eat.
But this is why they have assistants and shit, though.
Yeah,
Like,
that,
I mean,
well, that's what
they
I'm saying.
schedule
That's what I
everything
mean.
out.
They're assistants, they're chefs, they're
Yeah.
fucking everybody's, depending on you, kind of. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's just a lot. It's got to be a lot of pressure.
And then on top of that, what you're saying, because when you said that, it made me think about it in a different light. When you said, imagine every minute of your life being accounted for. Imagine like that literally happens. Like if they're out, there's fucking cameras everywhere. If it's
Yeah.
not the paparazzi, it's us. It's not us, but regular
Random people, yeah.
Because everybody has a camera now on their phone. So, I can't imagine, bro. Like imagine if a fucking camera was on us, our whole lives when we grew up from 14 to like now. Like all the shit that we said and did and oh my God, bro.
It's not good.
But
No, we were talking. I was actually yesterday. I was talking to some of the people at this Cinco de Mayo party, and they were talking about their kids being on like Snapchat and shit like that. And like, I just look at it like I the first thing I said, I was like, I am so fucking glad we grew up in the time. Like, I got all that craziness out of me.
Yeah.
In a time when there was no cameras around.
Yeah, of
You know?
course.
There's memes
Because now
about
it's
that.
like everybody's a celebrity. Like everyone has everything on fucking not a celebrity, but like everything is recorded. There's always like
Everything's on film.
documented.
Yeah.
Everything's documented.
Yep.
Yeah, like you're starting to see with like athletes. Like you're seeing them at Little League and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some of it's cool.
Right.
But like all of it, I don't know, man. It's rough.
It's-
But
hard.
but it's a problem. It's a real problem. Like you see bad
too
things
much
happen.
access, bro.
There's
Yeah.
like a very big problem in this new generation coming up, because when bad things happen, their first instinct is to grab
to
their phone and
record
start
it,
It's
bro.
not help.
It's crazy.
Not
And
help.
they think that's helping.
Not help.
Yeah.
Some people think that's helping.
Yeah, like
but
you're
it's
sitting
not.
there watching a woman get beat up and recording this by a man. You're like,
Right.
yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
God,
whatever
it's
the
crazy.
problem is, you can't just stop it.
Yeah.
Like at least be like, yo,
Yeah,
like you know what I mean? Like just stop it. Like you don't have to be like trying to see who's right or who's at fault.
Right.
Like,
Just try to
fucking
intervene.
intervene, man.
Dude,
like stop what's happening.
The last thing on my mind when I start like I'm for whatever reason I'm like really like hyper vigilant like in big crowds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well,
last
I
when
get
I
like
start
that
seeing
too.
fucking weird things start to happen, the last thing I'm doing is like, oh, God,
let me record
this
it.
is gonna be. I can't wait to be on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah. My head is on a swivel trying to make sure I'm surviving. And
Yeah.
nothing
I'm like,
happening
fuck
or
Just
wanna
that,
look
and
around.
people
Let's get the
around
fuck
me-
outta here.
Yeah. Right.
Some shit's about to go down.
Yep.
I love
Get
the
the fuck
fight
outta
vibe. We get a lot of the fight vibe sometimes. Like at the bar.
I'm sure.
I'm like, I got a fight vibe.
Yeah. You
And
feel
like,
it.
I
yeah, you
had one
feel
the
it.
other night.
Feel the
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
Yeah. A pimp came in and was fucking like was like kind of like chatting up these three Johns and three squares.
I love Johns.
And
I forgot that they even called
it was so weird. And like I'm sitting there, I'm watching these three kids. I'm like, these three kids are gonna fuck this dude up. I pulled the one dude aside. I was like, hey man, I'm like, everything all right? He's like, yeah, everything's fine. He's like, he's like, I guess he was like he was nervous about talking to me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I'm on your side.
First,
First of all,
don't make me call
I'm like,
security.
what's
and
going on?
fucking-
I'm like, let me know what's going on. I'm like, I need to go know what's going on in case we need to get somebody out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys are cool. Like you guys are, you've been here all night. You're spending money, this and that. They're not. They're being weird.
Yeah.
They're the ones being weird. So I'm on your side. I don't care about whatever transpired.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Yeah. He's like, yeah, we're good. He's like, we took care of it. I'm like, all right, cool. That's what's up.
That's it.
And the next night, the hookers that were with him ended up getting evicted. Thank God. They were so gross.
It's
Ugh.
Oh my God. I'm like, ew, bro.
it's just
Pay for that?
it happens.
That's
It happens. You
so
start
weird.
you start to get so many because none of them are getting in trouble,
Right.
and then all of a sudden you don't have any.
Dude, Friday night, our entire we had probably like 20 of them
Yeah.
Wow.
throughout
Yeah.
the night.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we must
That's
be an
more
easy
than
target
normal,
or something.
right?
No, it's just that. It's like nobody's complaining at the moment.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing anything. There's no
Right.
undercovers. There's no, you know what I mean? So everything's cool there right now, and they make money there. And then you start to see
Absolutely.
the same faces every day, and then they wear out their welcome, and they fuck with the wrong person, and
Yeah.
they get
It's over.
fucking
Yeah.
it's over.
All right.
And then they spread the word.
How do you guys feel as bartenders about that in general? Like,
I don't, honestly, man, like I said, I don't care if, as long as they're doing the right thing.
right. Yeah.
You're not robbing
Yep.
anybody.
Right.
You're not fucking, trying to. That's what I'm saying.
Has nothing to do with me.
It has nothing to
what I'm
do with
saying.
me.
Okay.
I don't want it to have anything to do with me. I don't want
Exactly.
anything to fucking do with it. I don't
Right.
want to have to stop it. I don't want to have to call
Right.
security on
No
you.
involvement at all.
I want your ID. I want you to pay for your shit, and I want you to be cordial at least.
Right. At least course.
Because there's some of them that are fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they deserve everything they fucking get.
Right.
And that's
right,
the problem is that's the
That's the-
ones we're getting.
Yeah.
That's
we're
what
getting
fucks
these
up that
cheap
whole industry.
fucking pieces
right.
of shit who want to talk to you like shit. They
Yeah.
don't want to fucking tip you.
They don't wanna
wanna
show their
fucking pay for
ID.
nothing. They want to sit there and drink waters and have you wait on them hand and foot.
Yeah, that's
without
the-
fucking and wait for some dude to buy them a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the bottom feeder hookers.
And then but then you have the ones that come in that are like they understand the deal. They come in, they play. They play the machines, they gamble, they tip you, they get drinks, they're cool, they're nice, they're not fucking out there like, yo, let's go to your room so I can suck your dick.
Right.
You know, like,
Right.
They're
Like
very,
aggressive.
they're very, they're very
Actually classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
what I mean?
yeah.
Sometimes you
They're
just
not
have
aggressive.
these aggressive.
Yeah.
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 like,
Yeah.
it's such a pain in the ass. And your shift especially, man,
Oh,
dude.
God.
Overnights.
You get
Oh,
it
yeah.
all.
is
You
the
get it
worst.
all.
But you're getting them everywhere. Like I said, I think they have a fucking network, and they'll be like, "Yo, there's a convention at such and such place."
Absolutely.
Like,
Of
boom!
course.
All of a sudden, 9 of them walk in. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking like the one comes in, and all of a sudden 9 more come in.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, the whole stable's here.
Yeah, I figured.
The
I
hoe
mean,
train.
I thought that's what you guys would say.
The whole train.
No trains
The hoe
here,
train's here.
pulled in.
Yeah, it's like, why wouldn't you when you're doing something, which I don't think the shit should be illegal, you want to pay for ass, like whatever, who cares? Gives a fuck at all. But being as though, like, if you are a hoe, hooker, or whatever,
Ladies of the night.
ladies of the night, and you it would behoove you to fucking
I like that word.
behave in a sensible manner because you're doing something, unfortunately, that's illegal.
Illegal.
So
Why wouldn't you stay
wanna
under the
fly
radar?
under the radar?
Yeah.
Like, be the nicest
my thought.
person, tip the best, be the greatest to the point where people are questioning, like, is she a fucking?
Yeah, they
what
don't
I
even
mean?
know.
Right? Like, I just don't understand the mindset. But it's like you said, it's bottom feeder of every industry. The idiots that don't understand
But
how
you,
you're supposed
you
to.
also
move.
have the
Yeah.
other side of it where
But then you have
these women are abused. They've
I
been
know,
abused.
right.
That's
And you
and
gotta
that's
remember-
right. That's
and
where
That's the shit you got to remember. These,
Yeah.
And that's
these-
why they're angry or they're aggressive or they're fucking.
not even
like,
you.
It's not even you.
It's
Like
just
you
that's
said, you always
them.
say project. Like it's like
Yeah.
a projection of unfortunate circumstances, which fucking sucks.
yeah.
But if you were just normal, like just fucking be cool.
You need a better
and-
pimp because if I was a pimp, I would, I would tell you how you should be behaving.
This dude
you
was
know
the
what I'm
worst pimp
saying?
ever.
Like,
this dude was the worst pimp ever.
dude. Pimps.
Sounds
I'm
like
I'm looking at him and I'm like, how
how are you doing? This?
what are you gonna do when these three dudes fucking put you like in the fucking dirt?
What was he talking? Like, was he talking crazy to these dudes?
I don't know if it was like I have no idea what happened. So
Okay.
I didn't get that deep into it, but I could tell that they were having like
Some words,
heated words.
Yeah.
And the three dudes were standing there, and they started. It was funny because I saw him flank. The one dude stared flanking him
He's like,
on the back.
shit.
came
I'm gonna
behind
punch
him.
you in the
And
back
I'm
of the
like,
ear.
Yeah. There was.
And I was like, yo.
I was getting close.
Because I saw them. They were like they're kind of in a triangle. And the dude, it was like four of them. So it was like the three dudes,
Yeah.
and then the pimp. Or was it like so? It was like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
like in like a diamond shape, right?
This dude. Man.
And then all of a sudden, I saw this dude come over here.
Yep.
And I'm like, he's getting ready to fucking
Yep.
knock this dude out.
Yeah.
Like fucking straight. Whop.
Yeah.
One drop.
One
you
shot.
know?
Yeah.
And I'm saying, and that's when I walked over. I was like, yeah. I'm like, you guys good? Come here. And I talked to the one dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to diffuse the situation,
Yeah,
man, because it can
yeah.
get worse for everybody. You could
can.
just be chilling with your friends, and all of a sudden you're getting arrested for assault because there you get arrested.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah,
You
nah,
get into
yeah,
a fight.
yeah.
They put you in holding until the cops come and they arrest you
Mm-hmm.
because you're on private property. People do not understand.
They
that.
don't understand private
It's
property.
like
They don't
we're in
understand
public.
private
Yeah,
property.
but you're on a private property though.
Yeah.
You're not at your home.
You're
but this
amongst
is
the
still-
public,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
But you're on private property,
right. Yeah.
And they will fucking arrest you, and you'll never. You know.
Private property is a good segue into these protests.
Oh my god, dude.
We talked about it last time, though. What was it? Like you said, we're not protesting.
We're not going
Oh, yeah.
We're not
Please.
going to protest.
Please, please, please tell me you saw the SNL cold open
No.
about the protests. Oh my God. Keenan was wearing a Columbia sweatshirt, right?
Okay.
And his his daughter's name was it rhymed. It was like Alessa Vanessa, right? Okay. But he was there to talk about their kids, not his kid. And he's like, but it was funny because he's like, she better not be out there protesting. She better not be living in one of those tents while I'm paying for this fucking dorm. And he was like, oh, he was like, yeah, but you're here to talk about the protests. He's like, I'm here to talk about your kids protesting. Like he was like, I ain't talking about my kid. And he was like, I have a full-time job. I do Uber Eats all night. He was
Yo, that's some real shit. Though,
he was like, I
bro.
do Uber Eats all
Like the money that's being spent.
And he was like, whenever I can, I bounty hunt.
Whatever I can.
He's like, because he's just trying to pay
for
for her
Columbia.
tuition. And he was like, I'm not paying for her to live in a tent on the fucking courtyard.
Yo, that's fucking.
It was such a
God,
great
I
spin
love
on it. It
funny
was
shit.
such a great spin on it.
Whenever I can, I bounty hunt.
Oh my God. And he was like, whenever I can, I bounty hunt.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Did you
We're
see?
so, dude.
Dude, it's insane. Did you see there was in Chino, California, protesters, like pro-Hamas or pro-Palestine, whatever the fuck you want to call them, protesters showed up to a school board meeting demanding a ceasefire resolution at a Chino school board meeting. So apparently this is going on all over the country. I had no idea. And it's this video of this superintendent, this school superintendent being like, what the fuck is happening right now?
But what can we
You guys
do?
are wasting time. We can do nothing. We're not going to pass a resolution for a ceasefire across the world. You want fucking pizza at the fucking cafeteria? We can do that.
Jesus Christ.
This is what happens when a country has it so easy. And
Yes.
has so little problems.
We're so
that
soft.
You want to fucking almost, I don't know, cosplay, if you will.
It is. It is cosplay. Bro. You see the outfits that they're wearing, like the fucking Arab garb and shit like that? What are they called?
So
what are those things called? Like the shawl things that they wear.
The burqas.
Is it called burqa?
Yeah,
That's when the only your eyes are visible.
Yeah. Bro,
I don't
My Jesus Christ was loaded.
loaded.
Jesus Christ is in the fucking magazine, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
it's fucking insane how easy your life is. Like I want to send all these protesters over there.
Yeah, go there.
Just go there.
Yeah, shoot over there. Get a flight.
Yeah.
Why not? Like you want to be a part of this shit so bad.
Yeah.
You know,
you go fight.
Go.
Go fight next up with Hamas. Because
do
you know
a
what
real
they're gonna do? They're not gonna be like, oh, sick. Here's a gun. They're like, get in that fucking thing so I can rape you.
Yeah, they're gonna
exactly.
unalive you. Yeah, right. Do that.
Get in
and
that
then,
cell so I can rape you.
Right.
And then fucking gut you.
Yeah.
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
Like, these are animals. These people
Right.
are
These
fucking
people-
animals,
Yeah, like
dude.
I was explaining to Jess, like when we were talking about there's no right answer. It's like imagine a group that wants to wipe you off the face of the planet, or has been wanting to wipe you off the face of the planet for thousands of years. Like, how do you defend yourself against that? What's right? Who's who? You have a country that elected these people that want to eradicate you as a fucking ethnicity.
Yeah.
They've elected them in the power.
Yeah.
Right.
And you want to fight? We have better equipment, and it's like there's no right answer.
There's no right
You're
answer.
bullying one side's bullying them, and the other side's like, if you don't bully us, we're gonna fucking kill you. We're gonna do everything we can. So it's like,
And I'll give it up to Hamas. They fucking played this. They played and all these fucking idiots like a fucking fiddle.
Yep.
oh, of course.
They knew exactly what to do. They knew
Fell
to
right
get
into the
right
trap,
on. Yep.
dude.
Yep.
They knew right away to get on fucking social media and make it look like they're the fucking
Victims.
The victims somehow.
Yeah.
You know? And it got all these dipshits at fucking Harvard and Columbia and fucking NYU. I'm like, dude,
It's
protesting
so
about shit.
embarrassing.
It is.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Like to be an American and see that
these beta fucks. Like that's what they are. Like these betas.
They
like
are,
these fucking
bro.
pussies.
that's it.
Did you finish Cat Williams? What are you
No,
talking
I
about?
got like halfway. I got halfway.
Scott, when I tell you everybody got it, a lot of people got it.
Yeah, a lot
like
of people.
he was like,
even I'm like halfway through and
I'm like Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, Trump,
I'm gonna eat some fungus tonight and watch
fucking
it.
dude. You should. I can't wait. I want to sit through the whole roast, but I want to watch Cat Williams again because
Yeah.
I saw it live and I was just laughing like so much because he just fucking like everybody got it like
Yeah.
and like I said, the way he ended the show was so fucking great. But when he was talking about Ukraine, he was like, "We don't know them, Nick." You know, it was like funny as hell. Like only he can
just
say
that
that
simple.
shit, but
Right,
it's that
right.
simple. He's like, we said
like-
$10 trillion over to whatever. He's like, we don't know them.
You don't know them niggas
So fucking funny, dude.
because
he's
that's how everybody
that-
wants to say it.
But
Like,
that's
it's the
what
truth.
comedy simplifies it, and it sucks.
Right, right.
Like Neil Brennan was like, "You're asking the clowns what the world should do," which you shouldn't. But they also, comedians are some of the smartest people on the fucking
really are.
planet. They really are.
They're not idiots.
And
Because
no,
they're
and
able to sift through.
and they yes, exactly. They sift through the bullshit and they simplify it down to layman's to where everybody can understand.
That's right.
And you're coming to the clowns for advice. Like, kind of, yeah, because.
Yeah. Except
smart-
they're not clowns.
They're not. They're
Dumbass.
they're fucking geniuses, bro.
Right.
I don't care. Like
You have
anything
to
that
be smart to do that shit.
exactly, and people who stay relevant and last and can make anything that's going on in the world funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
guys are it. Like, I'm sorry, but we can't trust these politicians to fucking tell us what's real and what's not. And then you have that does simplify this, and there's always some truth to it. Like, yeah, it might be the worst thing you could ever say, but there's a little bit of truth to
Right.
most of it,
Understandable.
and it's understandable. Exactly. So he's
And
like,
you can laugh at
you're
it.
coming to the clowns for answers, and we're like, I don't know. It's like Jon Stewart when he was like, he was asked, "Where's the line in comedy?" And he's like, "How come you don't ask that? I've never seen anybody ask a politician where's the line."
Yeah.
He's like, "Why are you asking comedian where the line is?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, and she was like, oh, she's a fucking kid, you know what I mean? And he's like, ask the politicians, where is the line?
they
Where's
don't
the
have-
line
they
in the
don't have
greed?
one.
Where's the greed line? Where's this line?
There
Where's
isn't
that
one.
line?
Where's the corruption line?
Where's the loyalty line? Exactly.
Yeah.
Where's the corruption line?
Wherever they draw it.
Did you see
Wherever they want to put it, yeah.
that thing? It's only on Twitter. RFK put out that video. Did you guys see it?
I'm 100% voting for RFK.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot
Dude,
of people who are.
according to that video, right, 41% of voters are now registered as independent.
Independent.
41%.
I just re-registered as an independent this
Look
year.
at that.
This year. Yep.
So, right?
I'm like, I can't
register too because
I can't pick
get
anyone.
down with this shit.
I can't pick.
No.
I can't pick
Me
either one,
neither,
and
bro.
I can't not vote. I have to vote for RFK. The other two are so fucking ridiculous,
I know.
and this dude is the only one that has some logic to his shit. I'm sure he's got his own
Of course.
loyalties
I
too
mean,
and shit.
everybody does,
Like you
but-
said, you can't, until you get rid of the corruption, you can't fucking really make that much progress. But
Right.
this is so important.
But you see, but like I said, like the whole
This election.
this video is really good. I'll actually put the link
Okay.
I did it the same thing with the Represent Us. I just posted today. I put the link for that, so you
Yeah.
can watch it on YouTube. But I'm gonna put the link for that. It's only on Twitter, so Meta won't allow it on the platforms. And it's a
wanna
presidential
use the words
candidate
so bad.
reading so the beginning is him reading the headlines about him from the Guardian, New York
Yeah,
Post,
yeah.
all like New York Times, all these things, and he's just sitting and he's reading them, and he's like, "Do you think this is fucking like this is real life? Like this is how they're trying to trash me."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if you actually went back, and it's crazy too, because it shows how much they have changed. Because they used to praise him.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
They would praise him because of all the good work he did. Now all of a sudden I'm the fucking boogeyman.
Before they went off the deep end.
Nothing has changed about me except
No.
for the fact that I'm running for president. And I don't believe in corruption. And now all of the fucking overlords are like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Get this guy
Smear
out of
Oh,
here.
this fucking.
Get this
smear
guy
him,
outta here, yeah.
silence him,
Yeah.
fuck him.
He's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's fucking, and I'm like, this is making it much easier for me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? Because I'm looking at it like I'm like the last, and I'll be straight up like, we can't do another 4 years of Biden.
Oh my God.
We can't do it another 4 years of either.
That's the thing. It's like I'm looking at Trump. Like Jesus Christ! I'm like, do I really have to be the guy who has to choose between
Right,
the
right,
lesser
right.
of two evils?
Yeah.
You know.
No,
And now we have this guy.
I'd rather write in Harambe.
Yeah. Right. Fucking dead gorilla.
He'd probably do the same fucking thing. None of these motherfuckers.
Dicks
do
out for
anything forward.
Harambe, dude.
Dicks out for Harambe.
White boy summer.
Anybody want another beer?
Yeah, man.
You never heard Dicks? Remember that song? They made.
I forgot. That shit was hilarious. Fucking Harambe, bro. This I was out at a amazing spot, by the way. Everybody should go here. It's a spot called Saltwater
Saltwater
in
Pizza.
Margate. Please go.
I
was
haven't
there
gone yet because they're only open on.
Thursday, Friday,
Thursday, Friday,
Saturdays. I
Saturdays.
know.
But
Unbelievable.
the dude, I follow them on Instagram. The dude is fucking jacked.
Dude, he's great.
I'm like,
he's
how
awesome.
how heavy are those pizzas?
right?
He's fucking jacked.
But I had a great conversation.
Pass it over.
Oh shit!
He just kicked him. He's like, tink.
I don't know why I thought you had.
Cheers,
it
He's like,
already.
fuck Will.
But I had struck up a conversation with this awesome woman. Just great story, cool. And she ends up telling me after we're talking for like 20, 30 minutes, she starts asking me about, what do you think about, the mayor and all the stuff that's going on in Atlantic City? And I'm like, I think it's disgraceful. I think it's horrible. And she was like, you know what? You should run for mayor. And I was like, I've been told I should, go into politics, but the problem is, it's politics. And I know,
You got to play the game.
I know my beliefs.
You don't wanna play
exactly.
the
I
game.
told her
Yeah.
exactly those words. I said, they're going to want me to play ball, and I'm not, ever. And I know that that's the only way you get shit done is if you play ball.
That's what happened to Guardian.
Yeah.
Right. Because Guardian was fucking great.
Yeah. He tried to do all this fucking great shit for the
Yep.
city, and he wouldn't play ball with these fucking corrupt assholes.
And that's why
And
the
next thing
city,
you know-
that's why the city suffers. And that's
Yeah,
why it
and that's
never
what-
reaches its fucking
No, but
full potential.
that's what that video talks about. Represent us. You're too busy raising money.
right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Raising
And
money.
You're
right.
trying to kiss the proper ass, and
Yeah.
Instead of just looking at it like, okay, well, if I have 4 years,
Yeah. I have 4 years to
4
raise.
years to do something.
I have 4 years to mostly raise money for the next 4 years. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no time to actually do things or get things done.
Right.
That you know, it's
Dude, it's
so pinned against himself.
It's gross. Like
It is.
It really makes you feel hopeless. Like, damn, how do we affect change? Like, I feel like the only way to do it is two ways. I believe. I believe one is you have to get financially independent, almost wealthy, and then amass some power, and then you can influence some things.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, it needs to be a massive community effort. Like, all the people really have to come together.
yeah.
And move, because you can move the needle when you have the numbers. You know what I mean? But it's sad that that's the only way. Like, it's sad that anymore you can't say, you know, I want to go into politics. I want to make some change. Like, my grandpa was a councilman in Atlantic City, and he, same way, he was trying to actually affect some change and do the right thing. He got out of it because
You can't.
it was so sad. I remember my mom telling me, because I was so little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she told me, you know, his story and stuff. I'm like, oh, wow, like Pop-Up was really, she was like, yeah, he was trying to do the right thing, but he wasn't with the corrupt nonsense, and he wouldn't, and it was just like a ceiling. And they were like, yeah, we're not fucking with you like that.
Yeah.
It's like how the Democratic Party did to Tulsi Gabbard when, you know, she tells a story of how they came to her with, okay, we're about to pass this bill, and we really need you to go along with this, right? And
Yeah,
she
but
was
I like her. I like her, but she's so hardcore Republican now.
Tulsi Gabbard?
Yeah, like she's like ready to be his fucking vice president, Trump's vice president, and shit like that.
I don't think she's fucking hardcore Republican at all.
Yeah, but why is she so ready to do that?
Because
shit?
she
Like,
really wants like a balance. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, she fucking hates Democrats.
Yeah, I
right?
know that.
But she's not Republican. She's not. I think honestly, if she ran with Kennedy, there could be like a real fucking thing. That happens.
Yes.
But she's looking at like she really. I truly
She thinks
believe,
like we think. She thinks that there's a two-party system, and this
Yeah.
is the lesser of two evils, and I have to do this if I want to be successful. And she's like, I'm ready for the call and all that shit, but you gotta fucking, I don't know, man.
I don't think she's Republican at all. I think she's very, very much like she sticks to her guns and is very like
Well, she should be pushing for that motherfucker.
no. But it's like I
She
said,
just wants to get in. But my thing
Everything's
is that,
compromised.
like, okay, once you get in, they tie your hands, and then what? Like all that shit you talked, like you don't have the power to fucking change it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just you got to do it on your own, and you got to get these people behind you, man. And I think picking one of the two sides is like,
but at the same time, I could see her looking at it in a way where it's like, all right, like baby steps, like let's chip away at this.
yeah.
Like this might be so if a
I could do
Democrat
this for 4 years.
is a vice president to a fucking Republican, this is monumental.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
our, you know, because
Right.
this never happened before.
Yeah.
So now we're like, all right, at least we broke this up a little bit. So it's like, all right, baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
We did this. Now, next thing you know, maybe an independent gets
Yeah.
elected. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think that she's like flipped sides at all, but
I think she's like you said. She has certain Democratic beliefs, certain Republican beliefs,
How most of us all do.
yeah.
and how most of
So she's an a normal American.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you so afraid to elect an independent? Like, why?
I don't. This is what
Nothing's fucking happened with either one.
I feel like it's like ingrained in us.
No, but it
ingrained in
is.
like
That's
Yeah.
a fact. It's not
in
even feel like
no
it
one
is,
thinks
bro.
this can happen. Like they've told us for so long that this can't happen.
Yeah.
That we actually believe it when it's really like
100%.
we all control this.
Right.
Yeah,
We control this.
yeah.
It's like what they do with
Stop
everything,
like
bro.
you're
bickering.
yeah. Stop saying you're powerless. Like if you
Yeah.
all get on the fucking same page and stop worrying about these little bullshit fucking issues and
that's-
start worrying about what's really fucking going on here.
That's it.
These bubbles that are ready to fucking pop.
Right. That first thing you said, if we all get on the same page, because most of us are the fucking same with the major things we want out of life.
Yeah.
Like
We're right
you said,
there.
like Dave Smith said, let's agree on all those things. We can deal with the bullshit later, but let's agree, come together in the fucking tens of millions,
Yeah.
and move this shit.
And have better lives. We're supposedly
Right.
the richest country in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like we should all be living well. We shouldn't be fucking sending that much money to somewhere else,
Anywhere.
so that we can profit,
It's-
or so that
they can profit.
They can profit,
Right.
like the very little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they all get there and they're all for themselves, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to be a public servant. And
Yeah,
you're
and
just fucking
meanwhile, like
serving yourself.
we're ruining our economy. Like
Of
ruining
course,
it.
dude. We're getting to that point of no return, man.
Did you see that interview with the head of Biden's he's the head of his economic council, and he could not answer the like basic economic questions. This dude has no degree in economics. Right? He has like a liberal arts degree.
This
so
is his fucking-
apparently I'm qualified to be the head of
Communications.
This is fucking DEI dumb bullshit, bro.
It's a white dude. It's this old white dude. This was even funnier because I was like, all right, this
I
doesn't make
stand corrected.
it's old white dude, bro. This girl starts asking him questions. Like I actually saved it because it's him sitting there, and he's like, yeah, so the Federal Reserve makes money, they make the money, and then the government they sell bonds, which is like a loan, and he's like, right, like that's what we do.
What?
Jesus.
He's like, yeah, right. He's like, yeah. He's like, and he's like, so the wording, the language can get a little tricky.
No, motherfucker.
No, it's not.
It's not
No, it's
tricky.
not.
You
It's
don't
a
know what
Ponzi
the fuck
scheme.
you're talking
Exactly.
about.
You just don't want to say it.
It's fucking math.
So
Like,
either you're
it's
too
absolute.
fucking stupid, or you just don't want to say it.
You're
It's a Ponzi scheme.
unqualified.
Yeah.
You probably fucking grew up with this motherfucker. or some
Yeah,
shit.
my bad. Not the nepotism. I'm sorry.
That's a good one.
That's what it is. You're just hiring your people.
You're hiring your people,
He's a
and they don't know.
bozo.
They're fucking completely unqualified. And when they get called out, you're like, oh shit.
Bro.
Yeah, he
I'm not
didn't know what
qualified.
to
You know what I
say.
mean? Like I can admit that I'm not qualified. Like, you know what I mean? If somebody fucking called me up, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that because I have no fucking
No
idea
clue
what
what
that
this is. How to do it. Right.
So
Like
it's
why?
like-
Why is that so fucking? I mean, I know. Like I said, everybody's out for themselves. Like they don't give a fuck.
No,
They're
they don't
like, yeah,
fucking
I'll
care.
take that fucking $200,000 a year job.
That's
to
what
do
politics
nothing.
is now. A come up.
Yeah,
Politics
it's a come
has
up.
turned to a come up.
Exactly.
It is.
It's
a come up.
exactly.
Yep,
a
I can do a
fucking come up.
speaking gig for $8 million.
Yeah,
What these
come up,
assholes
bro.
for
do.
you to say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like influence, was it influenceless influence?
Yeah.
He's like, you never influence a motherfucker to do a motherfucking thing. And he was like,
Influenceless
yo, the
influencers, dude.
shit when Cat Williams was saying when he was like, it's the best time to be alive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he was like, you can do anything. And he was like, if you're an influencer,
yeah.
he was like, the worst thing you can do is stop.
Yeah. He's like, stop. He's like, don't quit.
Don't quit.
Yeah. Just.
And he was like, get this around. He's like, wrap your head around this. And he showed a picture. He was like, Trick Daddy is rich and famous. You can fucking do
Yeah.
anything.
You can be ugly. It's like Trick Daddy is rich and famous.
Bro.
It was so great. And
It's so great, dude.
yeah, they're fucking geniuses, man.
Yeah. He's just so smart the way he does. Yeah.
And you
He's-
dumb it
he's one of
down
the
to make it
best.
funny, but he's making real fucking points. Man.
Right.
It's like, it is the best time to be alive. You just fucking
Yeah.
say whatever you want. Everybody's got an opinion. And you
Yeah.
just fucking, like you said, the worst thing you could do is fucking stop.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but like I said, if we can come together somehow, or if there was one issue that everybody agreed on, like that Represent Us says, it's almost what is 87% of the United States feels that politics are corrupted.
yeah.
So why wouldn't 87% of the population vote for this Anti-Corruption Act?
Just
Yeah.
And these fucking
that.
tax credits and these fucking
Right.
All right, you want to give these politicians money? Here's $100. Give it to whoever you want.
Right.
And I don't know.
We
It's
should at least be able to come together on fucking taxes.
money. Yeah.
Like, if there's not anything else,
Dude. Yeah.
how we're taxed to the hilt on everything,
Dude.
and then the money's not even going to where it should go. Like,
and now this new capital gains tax that this fucking
oh my
dipshit wants to
god,
fucking put on everything.
44%.
Come on, man.
Like,
How much do you want to take?
half? Here we go. We'll take half of what.
Yeah.
you,
Well, like
Come on. Like this is how and
you're reinstating slavery.
I'm about to
for
say
the
this is
entire
going
United
backwards.
States.
This is how we
we're
go
going
backwards.
backwards. Exactly.
Going right into communism,
This
bro.
is how you
Totalitarian shit, bro.
That's it. You work for the government.
this is how you stop generational wealth. And this is how you completely crush the middle class. so that it
Yes.
becomes
Yeah.
the super elite
Right.
and the fucking poor.
And everybody
Yeah,
else.
right.
Exactly.
Everybody else.
You give people no reason to want to pursue or innovate or do anything.
Yeah. Why?
It's like, why am I going to do this? Half of it's going to you, motherfucker. That's actually more than half because I'm going to get taxed on all the other things we get taxed on first, and then the capital gains tax.
And then the capital gains tax.
It's like 70% at the end of the day.
It's so fucking insane.
You sell your house, dude. You sell your fucking house, like, dude. So you say you sell your say you bought a house for $350,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
You sell it for $700. Now you're giving half of that fucking
Yeah.
So
money.
so now you're
So you
breaking
didn't-
even
you
again.
didn't even sell.
Now you're breaking even again,
No,
right?
you're not breaking even, but you're getting half of your profit.
Yeah, but it's
That's
Kinda like
fucking
breaking-
crazy.
Yeah, no,
it's crazy. Yeah, because you're the only one that paid that mortgage. Nobody fucking helped you
Oh, you're giving $175,000 to the government.
for nothing.
for no reason.
They're
can just
doing
have it.
nothing. And like you said, they're
legal
not
theft,
doing
bro.
anything with it.
Yeah,
No, they're sending it to Ukraine
Yeah. You're sending
and
it to
Israel and
you send-
Taiwan.
You send it to what? To we don't know them.
You know what-
We don't know them dudes.
We don't know them niggas. But like they so like the mask is off. The veil is pulled back. They just literally just put it out. Yeah, we're sending another 95 billion.
Yeah.
It's not like
And
you
how
know,
can you
a
how can
few
you
hundred
how can you vote for him again? Knowing just that, whether you fucking for abortion, not against abortion, whatever the fuck. How can you vote for that again? You know what?
Because you're part of a cult.
Indoctrination.
You're part of a cult.
Indoctrination. They still believe
How
that's
they still believe
better.
that helps?
They think that's better than Trump. They think that
The orange monster.
it's still going to be worse. Like, oh my God, he's going to lead us into civil war. And the people that still listen to these super left leaning networks, especially the legacy fucking mainstream, the people that still listen to that, their job in mainstream media is to make you think no matter how bad they are, the other side's worse.
worse. Yeah.
And they buy into that, dude. They buy into it. It's still a lot of people buying into that. It's usually
terrifying.
older people, usually older Democrat. That's been
They still
Democrat their
trust
whole
the
life.
government. I don't understand how all that's happened.
I'm telling you, bro. It's a certain
You still
point.
you still have trust in these fucking
Institutions.
corrupt fucking pieces of shit, man. How can you still do that?
They're weak. I'm gonna distort.
Yeah.
They're fucking weak people.
They are weak.
Yeah,
They don't want to actually have to deal with a lot of things in their life,
yeah,
and I think that they want the government to take care of them.
right.
That's
And
another
that's not
thing.
the job of the government.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Like you're getting older. Healthcare is ridiculous. The money that they charge you for it is ridiculous. All the money that you give to the government, and you see them fucking squander it,
yeah.
and you're still like, they should take care of us. This is better than Trump. Like, what?
Bro, after watching that Civil War movie, you guys gotta watch
I
that.
haven't seen it. Yet.
Gotta watch it. I
Seen it in the
really,
theater?
Give us a synopsis.
Son of theater? Okay.
Give us a synopsis. I'm still gonna watch it.
yeah.
You don't have to tell us the ending, but
It's based on this legendary war photographer, and she's like the basis, the main character. What the fuck is her name? Kirsten Dunst.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Good to see she's getting work.
yeah. She kills it too.
Where her husband's in it. He's hot right now.
Oh, is it? Who's it?
Ew.
Her husband is the guy that says, "What kind of American are you?"
Oh shit!
That's
really?
her actual husband. Is a real life. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's her husband, the dude from fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy, the one that killed the fucking kid, the motocross kid.
He was a creep in Breaking Bad.
Fucking weird, dude. He's a creep in almost everything.
I know. He plays.
Yeah, he does it well.
So, yes, he's very. He's like he spits. He's like, "What kind of American are you?"
Yeah.
Like it's fucking like.
Dude,
that
watching
why you
that,
thi- is that why
watching
you
that
think he's
part
hot?
in the movie theater and seeing and watching the movie and it leading up to that, when I was watching that part, I was like, oh my God, this could happen. But it's basically there's two different sides. Yeah, the Western forces, I think, was the one side, and
So it was like East and West. It wasn't North and South.
yeah, for the most part. And the country was at war. There was certain pockets you could still drive through and shit, and it was fine. But the country was war torn, bro. And they were trying to get to the Western forces were trying to get to the president to execute him and fully take over the country.
Yeah.
And it just chronicles all of like the little things that we right now don't think could lead to that, how they could lead to that. And it just shows it seems we walk outside right now, we look around, like everything seems beautiful, right? Right, driving, going to work, still doing fun shit, going to concerts, going to work and shit. But the temperature of where we are and how easy it is to get somebody to go crazy about something political, it seems far, but we're not that far from it. Like it's really, really, really fucking disturbing, and I think everybody should go see it because it is so disturbing. To so we can kind of wake up and be like, yo, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah,
we don't want this. This shit is insane. To see how well they put together how America. I was getting chills, bro. Like watching it, knowing it's fake, but just to see our own country like that,
because it's not that far fetched, right?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, could you imagine if this shit was like this? It was a great movie, bro.
The worst part of the people, like, they're like, oh, I would love for this fucking shit to go down. Blah blah blah. I'm like,
no, the fuck you wouldn't.
You say that, dude? You're really saying that out
look
loud?
Look how comfortable you are. Like,
yeah, you're driving. You're driving around in a $50,000 fucking truck,
at least
going to work,
right?
Providing for your family, and you're like, I can't wait for this shit.
But
to
you know
happen.
who says that? All the people who have never ever been in any conflict like that,
that
have never been to war, don't even
never seen
you know what I mean?
war.
Anybody in the military,
any veteran you'd ask, you'd be like, you don't want that,
right?
Yeah,
like
100%.
I listen to a lot of these guys on different podcasts, and they all are like, we want to do everything humanly possible to avoid this.
Yeah.
You do not want conflict on American soil. You guys have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You have no idea the depth of how horrifying this would be.
Because what you don't realize too is like while that's all going on, like so say we start a conflict within each other with ourselves, like we're fucking. What do you think all these fucking foreign countries are going to start doing? You think they're going to sit back and be like,
well, it's a perfect time to
let's
take
watch
advantage
this
and invade.
Exactly. Yeah, they're going to be like,
Like-
fuck this, let's fucking come in.
Yeah, you'll see.
Because they're busy fucking fighting each other. We're going to come in and take over.
Yeah, you'll see Chinese troops. You know what I mean? On the ground, you'll see all that
that'll
shit.
be a good way to fucking unite us again. And
Yeah.
be like, all right, let's fuck these dudes up real quick.
That's the thing.
If we haven't broken ourselves to the point where we can't defend ourselves.
We should already be united because we have those threats. We have a common enemy. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody else. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's like fucking, I
think
don't
my
know.
point didn't even now. Damn, I'm glad I remembered it because my point in even bringing up the Civil War movie, other than telling people to go watch it, is that unfortunately I believe there's people that wouldn't change their mind until something like that happened. It would take that.
Yeah.
It would take the country being at war with itself.
People can't put themselves in anybody else's shoes. They just, they don't have the ability to do
Which
that.
is the worst thing because that's what you need to be
That's what I
able to
mean.
do.
Like, you have these protesters that you couldn't fathom what these people are going through over
Right.
there.
It's like you have this
And you
this privileged guilt where they have to do this.
It's privileged guilt. That's fucking
know?
perfect.
Like where they have to do this cosplaying and like, oh well, you guys are, and they're dressing
And you're
like
acting like you're angry. It's a
are you
fake. It's a
doing?
fake anger because if you were over there, you'd be fucking scared.
it's mentally. It's like
You pussies, dude. These
they'd
are the
be
biggest
dead.
pussies.
They
that are
literally
doing
all be
this.
dead the first day.
That's what I'm saying.
All of them.
The biggest pussies are the ones who are doing this.
Isn't that wild? They're always the loudest, like the motherfuckers that are least prepared, the least that can fight, the most
Because they
overweight.
know-
It's
They
like
know there's no consequence.
because there never has been.
Exactly.
Right? There never
they're
has
not
been a
gonna. They're not gonna
consequence, right.
fucking string your ass up in front of everybody on American soil. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's what they would do.
Yeah,
They
know
fucking make an example out of you. They beat the shit out
Right.
of you in public.
and they know they have that protection of being in the most
Exactly.
powerful country still. Even
Exactly.
though we're in a bad place, you still can't really fuck with us militarily. Nobody can. That's why they do shit like try to infiltrate through the, from the inside and
From
get
the
us
inside,
to,
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? To get us to start hating each other because that's the only way you can defeat America. You can't do it from the outside. You can't just come in and bomb us but it's not possible. You have to do it while infiltrating the culture and sowing seeds of discord here so we begin to hate each other to a point where, damn, maybe we can get them to a point where they hate each other so much that they start a war on their own soil. Come right in. It can get there, guys.
It'd be, yeah.
I heard that.
Sorry. It was so long I couldn't fucking.
That's gross.
I didn't even want to keep my head this turned this long. Yeah, man. We don't know how close we are, man. We have it. We still have it really good. We still have it really good. If you're waking up, going to work with no worries, and you can walk outside and jog or go to your job and make money or go have fun somewhere, you still got it good.
Yeah. You're not
Still
worrying
you
about
can go
water.
buy food at the yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're
right.
not worrying about
Not
water and food and rationing and fucking.
You ain't got to go.
You
kill
can't go to
something.
work. You can't go to work. So,
Yeah,
like, what the fuck, man?
it's
so bad.
God. That's what's
I
scary
don't know.
about.
I don't know how we could be all on the same page.
I don't know either because it's so we've had it so good for so long that I don't know.
Someone's gonna complain about something, dude.
Huh? What you
Someone's
said?
just gonna complain about something. Like, yeah, it's
What do
like,
you mean?
like it's the problem is like even if you do come on, like, get on the same page with everybody, right? Someone's gonna be like, oh well, I don't know. I think the gender gap pay, like, you're like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. We're not talking about that right now.
Right? Like just
We have time for that.
There's
We
time
just
for this.
fucking.
But that
Yeah.
this is but
Address-
this is
that's
the problem, as you're
This is
saying.
the
That's the
problem.
problem.
You're right.
That's the divisive, nature of it. You know what I mean? You're having these fucking New York Times
yeah.
putting these fucking things out that
Yeah.
don't fucking matter in the
Right.
long run.
Right.
Like, do you think if the United States was a civil war, anybody would give a fuck that you love another man or you love another or a woman loves another
Or you want
woman?
to have an abortion,
Or you want to have an abortion?
Yeah.
No, they don't
Right.
give a fuck.
or the gender wage pay gap.
It's like no.
The fact that you can even
There's no
say
fucking
that.
jobs because we're at war with each other. You
Yeah.
fucking idiots.
But that's
No one cares about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are so fucking. You're so concentrating. Like, you're concentrating so much on issues that at the end of the day don't fucking matter. Like, you have people who want to kill you.
but
Like, there's existential threats.
they can't
to this fucking
understand it,
nation.
bro.
Yeah.
They can't they hear it, but they don't believe it because we've been so safe forever. It has to come to it, bro. Some shit has to almost pop off here for people to realize, like, oh shit, like
100%.
motherfucker just got killed. You know what I mean?
Something
Or
has to happen.
something like not all the way civil, but something that's really close to it, where some people die, and you're like, that can happen here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
we're not impenetrable. Like shit can happen. But bro, it's like that saying. I forget how it goes. You guys might know it. It's
Butcher, it's fine.
like hard times like create hard men create great easy
times.
times.
Easy
Good
times.
times.
Easy
Yeah,
times
yeah.
create soft men, and like that's
Soft
what
men
we,
create hard times.
yeah. That's
what
we're
it is.
at soft men creating hard times right now.
Yeah.
And it's been good for so long that most people can't fathom that something that bad can happen to Americans because they never. And a part of me gets it because you've never seen it.
You never seen it, so
You're like,
you don't know.
yeah, because there's always been so many.
You're
close
not like,
calls.
I don't want that to
it's
happen
like-
again.
Right,
'cause
there's
you
been
don't know
all
what
these,
fucking happen.
and it doesn't help that we've been at multiple wars for so long, so people are desensitized
Yeah,
to
because
it.
they're fought
nothing-
outside of the United
Right.
States. They're never
Nothing
fought
never
in
comes
the
back
States.
here.
Never comes
They're
back
like,
here.
oh, they can't fuck with us. Fuck that. Ain't nothing happening here. Oh, they always say, oh, it's so dangerous. It's like, yeah, but now it really is.
Do you
guys.
even want to experience like not being able to live in your house, having to fucking live outside and fucking hoping
They'll die.
to kill animals and fucking you know
they'll-
what I mean?
No,
What
dude,
the
do you know how many
fuck?
people
They'll die.
know how to hunt?
None. It's point. It has to be
It has to be like this-
0.0001%.
Yeah, that's right. It's got to be something like that.
You know?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to hunt.
I'm saying, like, just
Right.
a lot of people. Like, I hardly know how to hunt.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like, I know the basics of it, but like, honestly, if it really came down to it, like, I hope there's somebody there who
They
fucking
can help you out, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
I know the
right.
basics of it.
That's the thing. I
Yeah.
like if that ever came, you have to be able to provide some kind of value because the only way to survive something like that is to
You have to have a skill
get together
yeah.
with somebody. So if you don't provide any value to this group, that's you know what I mean. That's where you are. Like,
Bro.
the fuck's the point?
The book that I read that I told you guys about. That's what they did. They came together in their city once they realized what the fuck happened. Everybody, so they were their city was like along an interstate. So everybody's cars stopped working and shit. So you got hundreds, thousands of people walking to the nearest town, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't let anybody in unless they had a certain skill
Yeah.
that could add value. You're fucked. Either if you, I'm sorry, and then if you try to come in, and the way he chronicles this shit, because it happened. A couple people tried to come in and they're like, you don't want to kill these people, but you're at this point now. If you come in, you're taking away. Who knows what you're going to take when you not even are adding anything? You cannot come in here.
Yeah.
I'm an
And they had
Instagram
to
influencer.
Dude, you're all dead. Right.
Dead on the spot, motherfucker.
Right on the
Don't even
spot,
come with that
bro.
shit.
And yeah, it was just this.
I'm an entrepreneur, bro.
What?
Entrepreneur, bro.
Oh my God. Entrepreneur, bro.
It was just one.
I have a podcast.
I motivate people. And
We're all
that's,
dead.
that's the best part of our podcast. Is that we know we're a joke.
We know.
Right? Like
my
we know
God.
we're fucking
We don't
retarded.
deny it. Right.
We don't deny it. It's like whenever somebody makes fun of podcast bros, I fucking laugh.
Yeah.
best.
Because
Right.
it's true.
Yeah.
We get together once a week, maybe.
Right.
We drink beer.
Do this.
And we give our fucking super unvaluable opinions.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Are
society.
you not entertained?
Shit is crazy.
But I mean, just look at what we're doing right now. The fact that we can just
We can
Fact
do
that
this.
We can sit and do this
And post and fucking have
This is how
300,
good we have
310
it.
people.
we're like
watch
doing
it.
nothing right now. Like we're just doing something for ourselves.
That's what I'm saying. We enjoy
Like,
it.
there's
So
no-
it's like, what the fuck?
This wouldn't add any value if the fucking world was on fire.
I would but I would love
I don't know. Maybe people laugh.
It's
But other
true.
than that, like,
I would love my grandfather's ghost to come to me, so I could tell him what I do. He'd be like,
what the fuck is wrong with
"What are you talking about?" He's like, "What do you mean you sit in a basement and talk?"
Heck the times.
He's like, "You're not building anything."
you? Right. You're not making anything.
You're not making anything.
Why are you not making anything?
Oh my God.
What do you mean?
Dude.
You're not collecting 8 million margarine containers to hold nuts and bolts in? Why don't you have margarine containers
Marjorie
in the basement with you?
Nuts and bolts.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God, bro.
Dude, my grandfather was great.
That's
But
so
it's-
funny. But
it's
nah,
true.
the
It's
truth.
like-
bro,
Come on, man. Like,
Go ahead.
I'm not. I know I didn't start this to change lives. Like, like we didn't
Make a
start
difference
this.
in the
We were
world.
like, we were literally like, every time we talked, we were like, this could be a podcast.
So you
And we
started
just
one.
did it. And we
Right.
started one. And that's the beauty of America. And the reasons that
Guys, we should keep this.
the
like
things
this.
that the things that
You want to keep this.
Yeah.
we
we-
have it so well.
I want to
so,
keep this.
It's so
Yeah.
beautiful that we can do this. We can actually pursue happiness and not just survival. Ooh.
Exactly.
Oh my God, bro. There's so many places they're just trying to, their survival, they've morphed their happiness into like, if I can breathe another day, we can breathe and also pursue a happy fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the fucking privilege of that. Oh my God, bro. You guys, we
But
gotta
I'm
wake
not out
up. God, bro. We gotta
Wake up.
Let's talk about American privilege. Seriously, though.
Bro.
This is American
Like
privilege.
modern privilege. Like, dude, it's fucking
the
crazy.
fact that you
American
have
privilege is the
that
biggest
fact that
privilege
you
that
have
exists.
the fact that you have an hour to fucking listen to a podcast
It's a privilege.
is a privilege.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let alone make a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro, there was this scene in the book that like it was a scene in my because you know as you're reading a book,
Oh, yeah, your imagination, yeah.
That's why a book is never better than a movie's never better than the book because nothing can top your imagination. So I'm
the detail that you can
reading
provide.
right and getting back to talking about them not letting people in that didn't have a skill that they needed.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, the main character, he's like, yeah, I see this woman. You could tell she was like a corporate type, but she looked disheveled because she probably been walking for 2 days. And,
Yeah.
and she comes, she's like, I was an executive at this company and I can offer this, that, and the other. And he's like, the way the book is written is in this guy's mind. And he's like, I feel so bad for this woman because she still hasn't sunk. It's only been 2 days that this happened. So it hasn't sunk into what the fuck America's about to turn into now.
Yeah.
And she's still selling herself on what she did at her job. And he's like, ma'am, that's not, I apologize, but that's of no value to our community here. We're trying to, survive.
Yeah.
And, he sees her just dwindle down to fucking selling herself as like, well, I can, maybe you need someone to keep you company, or and
Yeah.
God.
it's like
Right
she
down
didn't
to
have
it.
anything else. You know what I mean? It's in that moment, bro. Oh my God, I get chills. She was realizing, oh my God, I am zero value
Yeah.
in this new world that we live in. I was the shit here.
Yeah.
I lived a great life, an executive, making this, that, and the other, and now I'm like, I don't have any value. And he had to turn her. He said he felt so bad because she was like begging, and he's like, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry," and he's like, he watched her walk away, knowing that she wasn't going to last. He's like, she's not going to
make
last
it.
long. Yeah, it's like, fuck, bro. This is why people, guys, we have to like read and like just get familiar with history. Because I have done that a little bit, and nowhere near enough, but I've done enough to understand all this shit can really happen. And I've read how bad it was when it did happen in different parts of the world, like different wars and just genocides and shit. And then reading that book of seeing how indescribably horrible life could get. I feel like that would help. I really do. I don't know what to do to make people read shit or not, but
it's
like
hard
I
to
feel
get
like,
anybody to put themselves in that position.
I know.
They
That
just
shit
don't.
changed me
They
when I
don't
when I
believe
read
it.
that. I was
They
like,
still don't believe that the government sucks and they're not going to protect you, and every man for themselves.
yeah.
Like they can't get their head around that. Around it. It's every man for themselves, and it sucks. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do, Scott?
Fuck them.
Ghetto genius.
Ghetto
Ghetto
genius.
genius. What are you gonna
I'm gonna build saunas for everybody. Get in the sauna, motherfucker.
do? Yeah, come get some health benefits.
We call it get right
from
with
the
the
heat.
Lord.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to have an opinion on that.
It's hard to wonder how we're gonna come out of it.
But like you said, it's
figure it
just
out.
we're a nation of soft motherfuckers, man. Like we value things that are not really, you know what I mean?
No,
of,
yeah.
of value to when you break it down.
Dude, when you're literally so privileged that you're cosplaying a fucking a unthinkably just heinous actual thing that's happening to people on the other side of the world at the same time, and you're dressing up as the people that are being
Dressing up, just saying
yeah,
that.
just dressing like I don't see how we come out of it with something really bad happening for a minute here. I don't, because every other civilization has gotten this soft and is just out of touch with fucking reality. There's had to be some really like a bad. It might not last long, but there's a bad thing that happened. Like it really, you know what I mean? Where a lot of people died. And
Yeah, and it's like a reset.
yeah, right. You use
You know
it
what
as
I
a
mean?
reset
And you're like,
button.
oh
It's
shit.
damn.
You know what I mean? This can happen. Like people can't fathom what can happen in like you think about like you said, women, like rape and fucking, what could happen to children.
That was a hard
and,
P you put on that.
Huh? Rape?
Rape.
It's not I mean, that's not a bad word. Rape.
No.
It's not like
YouTube doesn't like it. Because YouTubes are a bunch of
Oh, too.
oh, 2 times.
2 times.
fuck YouTube, dude. I know.
But that's what I mean. Like it's something that they can't get their heads around. So it's hard to, like you said, get people to read something and actually be like, oh shit.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean? It's hard to get anybody
I
to
know.
realize anything.
That's the scary part. Is
That's
like
the scary part. Yeah,
if we could get you to do this, you would think differently. But how do we get you to do this?
exactly. Guess what? Just like any consequence, just like any consequence, like you get a little kid to you can be like, oh, time out, or you can't
Yeah.
do anything, and they're like, they can't handle any no's. Like I just got one at the bar, right? There's four dudes, right? And they wanted 4 surf sides. You know those
Yeah.
stupid fucking ice.
That's just going crazy.
And then they
bro.
wanted 8. They wanted 8, right? They're like, yo, get us 8 surf sides. So then they're like, get us 16. And I'm like, no.
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, did you just say no? And I go, yeah. I said, you want me to say no for the rest of the night? Because I can do that too. And he's like, why? I was like, that's like giving the 4 of you 16 shots.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you want to go be frat boys, go be frat boys at your house. I said, you're not going to do it while I'm on
16
camera.
surf sides for 4
You want to
people.
order 16 surf sides for 4 dudes?
When was this?
It was Thursday. You weren't there.
Okay.
And
Did you just say no?
yeah, that's what he said to me. He's like, did you just say no? I go,
Do you
yeah.
hear what you're asking for?
I go, yeah, number one, it's not my profit, so I don't give a fuck how much I sell to you. But I'm not going to put you in danger or my job, you know what I mean, in jeopardy because you want to fucking act like you. What are you going to shotgun these?
Yeah, you're right.
What are you going to sit there and have it turn into piss warm fucking
Right.
iced tea juice?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
so
what
many-
do you you're trying to front on your boys or whatever, but I'm not going to be part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, go to the store and fucking do that shit in your hotel room. Like, you're not going to do it here. So
That's
I just gave them
absurd,
4
yeah.
after going 8 and then keep going up. I just gave them 4. And I was like, you could buy these 4 and maybe I'll be back.
I had a kid.
But the way he said it, he was like, did you just say no?
no, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
motherfucker,
that-
you don't own me. Like,
Yeah, that's actually a word.
you know what I mean? I can give you 1. You want 1 and share it? You fucks. Like, I could do whatever I want because I'm responsible
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
for this shit. Like, you don't
Right.
understand that in New Jersey. Like, I'm responsible for this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because you want to be fucking cool and act like you want to fucking.
Yeah, we're not doing that here.
No, we're not doing that here. Exactly.
A couple weeks ago, I had a kid. Same kind of situation. Ordered, I think like a Captain and Coke or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave it to him, and he just put the straw in and like sucked it down. I was like, I want one more.
Jesus
I'm like, nope.
Christ.
Exactly.
Yeah, not if you
Like,
do.
nah.
Not after you show me that.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, listen, man, you want to go get alcohol poisoning? Go somewhere else.
Right.
Exactly. You want to
Like,
pickle?
this isn't-
You want to pickle your liver?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, like fresh 21. I'm talking like a week ago.
Oh, of course.
You know,
They're the
fucking
worst.
kid.
They're the worst ones.
Right.
I was like, you're in the wrong place.
You're
Dude,
not
that shit.
exactly. You're not in your
Yeah.
fucking dorm room,
Right.
fucking trying to impress your friends.
Like, nope.
Yeah.
This
Goodbye.
is real world shit,
Yeah.
Goodbye.
and we're not fucking trying to be a part of it.
Plus, he had already stiffed me. So,
Well, that never helps.
Like, no.
But these guys were good.
But even then.
you know what I mean. But they were like, they're not young. Like they were too old to be doing this shit.
Right,
You know what I mean? I'm
right,
like, what are you doing, dude? Like,
You're 16, so
I'm like, no.
fucking. What are you?
go to a
11?
liquor store, you fucking
Like,
dipshit.
yeah,
The way
what-
he
like-
what bothered me the most is you just said, did you just say no? I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
yeah.
What do you
And I
think?
go,
you
I can
can't
say
be
no
said
for the
no
rest of the night if you want.
Yeah.
If you really want.
Like, I'm saying goodbye.
Yeah.
you know?
I was like, it's like giving you 16 shots.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
Like, are you, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they're
Like, what
not
are you,
registering.
What are you
it that
thinking?
way. And they also, as it always comes back to, which I always say, they don't understand that service staff can say no to them.
That's what I'm saying. And
They
you
really don't get that.
And
They're
you don't
like-
understand. You don't understand consequence. So you have these
Right,
parents that are
right.
timeout, whatever. Like, if I reach for something hot, my mom would have been like, and that
Yeah.
impact is so valuable. Like, you don't. I'm not saying beat the shit out of your kids.
Nah, but
I'm saying,
I
like,
am.
do you know what I'm saying? Like, but that instant consequence. Do you know what I'm saying? That instant consequence
yeah.
is valuable.
Right, because
You don't
learn
have to
immediately.
fucking hurt your kids.
Right.
But
Yeah.
guess what? Being like, hey, I'm gonna reach for this and get
Hey, no, right? Yeah,
no.
right. Oh, don't do that.
And
Right,
that's
right,
pain
right,
and that shocks you and that makes you think and you know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta navigate differently.
right.
And these motherfuckers do not know how to navigate differently. There's no consequence to anything they do.
I have a funny story.
Like you have therapists telling parents to you can't say no to your kids because you're gonna damage
What?
them. Are you insane?
Fuck off to any therapist saying that.
That's what
are
I'm
you
saying.
doing?
Like,
what?
That no is so negative that you're gonna traumatize your kids. Are
Back
you
to-
fucking
Back
serious?
to creating soft men.
That's what I mean. Like you have like what are you gonna say no when somebody's like, hey man, you know what I mean? Can you put this dick in your mouth? Oh shit. He's never heard no. Like, are you fucking
Sure.
That's the best example.
sorry? Sorry, I had a
Oh no, that's great. I'm glad. You,
I had a gimlet and 2 beers.
Some cack.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like you make
Yeah,
these
of
kids
course.
fucking like naive.
bitches, bro.
But you make them naive too. Like
Yeah.
like you think that everybody's got your best interests at heart like your parents. Like
Dude.
no. They
that's
don't.
a real dangerous place.
If
to
your parents can fucking smack you on the hand when you're trying to hurt yourself,
be. Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
you know what I mean? That's it. And it's not like people are like it's abuse. Like, it's not fucking
Get the
abuse.
fuck
man.
out of here, man. Like, so I was dating a girl years ago, and she had a 1-year-old.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we were like in the living room, and he had something in his hand, and he started trying to stick it into the outlet.
Oh,
I was like, "Whoa!" Like that, like yo, and he like
And she got
stopped.
mad. She got mad.
she
got
got
mad at
mad.
me.
Yeah.
She's like, "You scared him."
He
I'm like, you know what
needed
would
to
have been
be-
really,
he
you know what would have
needed
been
to be
really
scared.
fucking scary?
Yeah, him fucking electrocuting himself. You dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm like, you know what really would have been
God,
scary?
I get
Him
so
dying
mad,
on the
bro.
floor
Yeah.
from fucking shocking himself.
Exactly.
He's a 1-year-old child. He didn't stick it in there. I just saved his fucking ass.
That scare was necessary.
Yeah.
He needs to be that scared to do that.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the point.
That's the point. You
Oh my
think he
God.
needs to feel it?
Right. He won't live.
How would you have handled it? You didn't say shit.
God, bro.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
couldn't believe it. I was like,
Yeah.
I remember I stood up. I'm like, I'm leaving.
Yeah. I'm
got
like,
him
this
left.
is it.
Yep. I got up and left. I remember. Yeah. I'm like, I'm leaving.
What is it? Thanks for the free parking. I'm out. Fuck that, dude.
Walked right out the door. I was like,
that.
I'm gone.
Shit.
You saw all you needed to know in that instant.
Yep.
right
Ex-
there.
I'm leaving.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
it, dude. That's it.
I don't want to be part of this.
Because you know what? That kid's gonna be
You
a
scared
fucking
him. Well, you
shit
almost
show.
killed him. How about that?
Yeah.
You
You're gonna be
almost
a
let him
fucking,
Scared him.
a fucking shit show now.
He's playing with
Like
an
that kid's
electrical
gonna
outlet.
exactly. He could hurt himself.
Yeah, did you
He
want me
killed
to
himself.
say
Like,
it
that's what I
slowly?
mean.
Like when he's about to stick it in there? or I
No,
should say,
honey.
oh, no.
You don't want to do that.
Meanwhile, he's already. Fuck, man.
Looks back like, oh, don't do
No,
that.
don't
You
scare
scared
him.
him.
Like, oh, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
Yeah, that's it.
And the fact that you don't understand why he needed to be scared into not doing that, see you later. I hope you have no more children because you're about to raise a fucking idiot. Dumb. I can't stand it. bro.
Amazing.
Definitely. It's so crazy. Like I understand the need to protect your kids, but guess what? Doing that is protecting your kids. You know what I mean?
There's a such thing as tough love, dude. And that's not even tough. That what he did
That's what
wasn't
I'm
even
saying.
tough.
It's not
That was like literally not self-preservation, but a fatherly or a manly grown up adult instinct seeing the child about to
Yeah.
potentially kill himself. The quickest thing I can do is yell loudly.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
get
not gonna
you
be able to
stop.
jump
I
over
can't
there.
reach you that
Yeah, I
fast.
can't reach you that
but
fast.
My voice can reach you, and they yell fast enough for you to. How's it hard to understand? What the
And how is that? I couldn't believe. that
Please
she
tell me
said
that was the
to
last time you saw her.
What?
I was like, please tell me. He's like,
Yeah.
no.
It's like a.
I explained myself.
Yeah.
Explain
I
myself.
fucked her a couple times after that.
But still, it's
Not
like
my fault. She's a dumbass parent.
that's what I mean.
Saved
Like
the
it's
kid
like
once, I'm not saving you.
and then you have the other side of the coin
It
where
didn't last long, that relationship. So that,
I'm sure. Of course it didn't.
So that at least.
She's a retard, obviously.
that's what I mean. There's the other side of the coin of that too, like where you have, some stepdads treat their kids like shit. Or
Yeah.
treat their, stepkids like shit.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. And you allow that. Like it's
Right.
still you're the one simping on that dumb shit. Like you're
I've seen
doing
that
it on discipline, and then you're doing it on abuse. So you're doing it on both sides of the fucking thing, and it sucks.
That's
simping, not pimping.
Simping, pimping,
that's a real.
right?
Yeah, no, that
Don't you think that
That's-
happens too? Like,
Yeah, I know it does.
yeah,
I know
I've
some stories.
I synced it.
I know some stories. It's like, yeah, this motherfucker's doing this shit, and then the person doesn't want to believe that their boyfriend is doing this to their child. It's like
Yeah.
the child's coming to you,
Or
saying
just
that,
just being mean, like not even just abuse. Like you're just being
Yeah.
mean to this kid
yeah,
because he's not yours. Like you're not protecting your kid in that way either. Like you're
Right.
like, oh, I need to be with this man.
that's the ultimate.
Fuck out of here, man.
I have the ultimate loss of respect when I see a person dealing with, or in a relationship with another person that treats your kids like shit.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
What are
are
you seeing? What are you seeing in him?
Yeah,
Like I said, there's both sides of the spectrum.
her,
Either you're
you
too
know what I
fucking
mean?
soft
Or-
because this
yeah.
guy's
Yeah.
fucking or this girl is being mean to your kid or
Yeah.
or actually has your kid's best interest, and you're
Right.
doing the same. You're treating it the same way.
Right.
It just fucking sucks.
I mean, there's a difference too. Like, I mean, I can see you being like hard on them and kind of
That's
like,
what I'm
No,
saying.
but
that's
giving
okay.
them direction.
Discipline is something. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because
That's-
when you love someone, you know what I mean? Like if Jessica had her own kids, when you love that person,
It's fine. I never heard you say her whole name. before.
Jessica.
Yeah.
If Jessica had a kid, you know what I mean, by somebody else, when you love her, you automatically love them.
Right.
Like I love
Right,
you
right.
and I love Leah, and
Right.
I've only met Cannon. I've never met
Yeah.
Celine. Well, I've seen Celine. I've never really met
We gotta
Celine.
make that happen. Yeah. I didn't realize
But
that.
I love you. I love them just
Yeah.
like I love Caden and fucking Jasmine's kids, and I've never really interacted with them.
Yeah.
And my best friend who has kids, you just love them because they're part of somebody you love.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So just that,
Yeah.
like when you see that somebody's being mean to somebody that's a part of you. It's something
Yeah.
that's a part of you.
Right.
Like, how do you not see that that's fucking wrong?
You're
or
sick.
that,
Something wrong with you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're a piece of shit mom
Yeah.
or a piece of shit dad if you don't see this fucking
it's
shit
like-
happening.
How you took Sarah's kids immediately because you love Sarah.
Yeah.
You know
That's what I'm
I mean?
saying.
Like,
Once you love
you're
her, it's over.
great.
It's game over. You
You're
love
not trying
them.
to take place of the father,
No.
but you're just doing the right thing.
Or what you think is right.
Right. What you believe is right, and trying to ingrain certain things, and just add. You know what I mean? Like, not take the place of, but just add certain things.
Yeah.
It's just like you said. This is attached. These children are attached to this person that I love.
Exactly.
I have to do the right thing. You know what I mean?
I love them too.
Yeah.
That's
It's easy. Like, and that's the thing. Is like it's. I feel like it's like a natural thing for.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as you're not a fucking serial killer.
Right.
You know, like you're a weird, like you're a fucking or some kind of abusive person.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, or some type of psycho.
You don't have to be a
fucking-
piece of shit to.
I mean, I do like drumsticks better than flats. So,
Do you really?
dude, I remember reading this thing.
Wow.
You're like, you're a serial killer.
Yeah, you might be, bro.
I don't care.
So much more meat.
I don't care. Yeah, like Jess.
I don't know if it is.
When we
though.
ate meat, Jess would separate them. She would give me the drumsticks and she would eat the flats. I'm like, I don't care.
Flats.
Flats. You know what I'm saying? No, she only likes those, but it's like,
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny, like the whole debate. Like,
I know it's ridiculous.
who cares? I mean,
No,
fuck.
it's stupid. At the end of
If
the
you
day,
go,
it's dumb.
if you go to
I'm
a
a
place
flats
and you
guy,
order wings and you say only flats, you're a piece of shit.
Nah, yeah, I don't do that. That's some piece of shit.
It happens way more than I thought. Like
Yeah.
when I
Oh,
worked at
Wow.
the. Man, I want to kick that out. Too.
Yeah, that's
When I worked at that place, seeing it on the receipt so many times
Yep.
Only
was
flats.
ridiculous. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, pussy? You can't handle a fucking little bit of ligament
Right.
when you're fucking
A little bit of
a
ligament.
little bit of ligament when you're fucking eating animals. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, just like us, it's just fucking meat. Like,
right.
we used to.
oh,
So
flats only. Get the
years
fuck
ago,
outta here.
I worked at a TGI Fridays. Like this has been
I
like
remember.
way
I fucking
way
love
back in the day.
TGI Fridays.
Shenanigans.
Jack Daniel's sauce.
Joe, the Jack Daniel's sauce. When you
Shenanigans.
they used to have the
Best.
tower. Remember they used
Yes.
to
Oh
have the
yeah,
tower?
Jack Daniel's Tower, man.
Oh, dude,
Bro.
it was like shrimp, chicken, and
Yep.
and then
Oh
ribs.
my god. Oh my god. It was the best.
It was the
Anyway,
shit.
go ahead.
Chicken.
We need to find another Fridays.
we
They
need to-
closed the one around
There's
here.
one up by me.
Do they still
around
do
the
the
corner from my house.
Do they still
Is
do
that
the
Jack
tower?
Daniel's? Do you know?
I think it's different now. It's
Yeah,
just-
they don't do the tower
No,
anymore.
it's something different.
As long as they still have Jack Daniel's things on the menu, though, we should
Dude, that
go.
sauce
It's
is fucking
it's
ridiculous.
unreal.
Similar. It's a, but they don't call it. I think they lost the. It's the same fucking thing.
They lost the
All right,
Jack
let's
Jack
fuck-
They
Daniels.
lost, they lost a
Flip
partnership.
this shit, dude.
They lost a partnership with. I think it's just called bourbon sauce now or some shit.
All right.
He had that embedded slavery moment. Remember? He was like, they took off the Jack Daniels sauce. Those motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
After saying he loves
the
TGI
Dutch.
Fridays.
I'll be say black people forever be grateful to the Dutch
Like,
for inventing chicken and waffles.
I love TGI Fridays. You know they don't call it Jack Daniels sauce anymore. Those motherfuckers.
Those motherfuckers. What do they call it? I need to know. I need it.
So
Go ahead.
it's funny. So we used to do a wing special during happy hour,
Okay.
and it was.
Where was this again?
Fridays,
Oh,
yeah.
Duh. Fucking
And I think it was like 50-cent wings.
We just
or
went on a
something
whole
like that.
tangent
Yeah.
about Fridays. He's like,
yeah.
what are we talking about?
Don't mind me.
Wait, what happened?
Scott's favorite. What happened?
So it was 50-cent wings,
Damn.
and you couldn't it was only at the bar,
I want some wings. Now.
and like you couldn't get it to go.
Okay.
And this dude, I'll never forget. This dude came up and was like, "Yeah, he's like, I want to do the wing special. I want 12 wings, all flats to go."
Oh, God.
I was like, so you're the two of the.
There's two things-
You can get one
two
thing. You
issues
can get
here.
one of those things, and none of them are those two. You can't get it to go.
You can get the wings.
Yeah, I can give you 12 wings, but you have to sit at the bar. You have to order a drink, and you have to fucking.
It can't be all
You
flats.
can't be.
can't be
It
flats.
can't be all flats.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want to talk to a manager. I'm like,
Oh
"You got
my
it."
God.
I'm like, you got it, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
It's always great when you have that gangster manager too.
Oh,
Like when you
yeah.
we had that manager that doesn't
She
give
was,
a
dude,
fuck.
she was a fucking. She didn't give a
Exactly.
fuck.
Good.
I love
Yep.
it. I love
I
it.
want to talk to a manager because I can't get off.
Dude, that's the problems that the United States has.
Yeah, I know, and it's like speaking.
That's
to
why
it
we're
right
such
there.
asses. You fucking look
talking
at the
about-
problems you have. You can't get flat
going out
fucking
to-
wings.
You're going out to a restaurant. Number one, that's a privilege. To go buy food that someone else is cooking for you, another privilege. And you're complaining that you can't get the type of body part.
You're demanding.
Oh
You're
my-
demanding.
Demanding it.
And then you're gonna talk to a manager.
You're demanding it.
I want to use the F word so much more than I use it.
Why? Just fucking use it, man.
Use it.
We're all adults here.
No,
No. Oh, that's the
Oh,
new F word.
He thought
That's
I was,
the word.
Jesus Christ.
It's a lot of
That's not the word I was looking for.
Did you not think I was talking about
I thought you wanted to use
as
fuck.
much as I use fuck? No, I say
Exactly.
that a lot.
It's just,
Oh,
but
God.
but that's what I mean. Those are your issues.
Yeah, we're
those are the
fucked.
problems.
We're fucked.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when
I'm done.
I felt like we were choosing the wrong issues when we were going through COVID, and you had the New York Times having those people with the signs up saying "I need a haircut." This is why people hate America.
I was about to say, imagine being outside of America seeing that
yeah.
and being like, look at these fucking.
Oh my
They
god.
don't even
You
know.
would fucking kill yourself. If you made that sign,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope
I need a
You
haircut.
deserve to die.
natural selection. Natural
I need a blowjob.
selection. Yeah, right.
It means
Fuck,
nothing.
I need $1 million.
It means
what are you talking about?
nothing.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. Like it was such a fucking stupid stance to take.
That's how big of a deal we make. That's why so many of us would die if some.
Oh,
happened.
dude, 100%. What did you say? The lifespan of anybody outside of a major city would be about a month.
like-
1 month.
1 month. I think it's less than that.
No, inside the cities. 90. It was like something like 80 or 90% of the entire country would be dead within a month.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I
We're
believe
so
it.
soft. We're
That's
so
what I said. It
coddled.
might
We're
be
so-
faster than that.
That
We have no
haircut
skills,
guy,
no
homeless
survival
sign, he's number
skills.
one.
He's
the
number
first guy
one.
to
He's
die.
going first. Yeah.
I need a
First guy to die.
haircut.
I need a hair. It was a lady, but I need a haircut.
She's first one to die.
That's even worse.
Yeah,
But
you
she's
and
supposed
your
to have
husband.
long hair. Shut the
You
fuck
and
up.
your husband should die because he let you fucking go out like that. You're like, what do you?
Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
Imagine how much of a
Not,
bitch he
not-
is.
I'm not abusive. I'm not a fucking chauvinistic pig. You're not. My wife's not going out there with a sign that says,
Yeah.
I need a haircut."
How embarrassing that
You're
is.
fucking being retarded.
Exactly.
Stop it.
No.
This is what you wrote on the sign.
It has nothing.
This
to,
is- this
it
is
has
the hill you're gonna die
That's
on?
what I said. It has nothing to do with any fucking. I'm a man and you're a woman and you're my wife and I'm your husband.
No,
Fuck all
it's
I
that.
thought it was a dude.
It's just a person. Exactly.
did
You thought
too.
it was a
When
dude.
you
It
first
was a
said it, I
woman.
thought it was a dude.
No, it was a woman. It was an older woman, but still, I need a haircut is your fucking problem during the entire country being shut down.
Yeah. People are,
Are you
losing their
fucking
people are
kidding me?
losing their
People are losing-
businesses.
yeah.
like losing their job. Like losing their fucking
Forever.
job, losing their health care.
Some people have
forever.
not recovered from COVID,
and they won't.
This is
the fucked up
2024.
part.
It's 4 years later. People have not recovered.
No.
A lot of restaurants haven't recovered.
And they won't.
How
No,
many?
but
what was the
Applebee's
percentage of
is recording record
record high?
profit,
80
fucking
in
profits.
LA.
80% of LA restaurants just failed?
Just that's it,
Gone
and never
forever.
came back. They just can't fucking do it.
Thanks, Gavin. Fucking
What
pussy.
a demon he is. What a fucking horrible.
He's a
just
real piece of shit.
I don't even know what the fuck.
Did
that
you see
is.
the Did you see the interview he went on with who's a fucking comedian? He used to be on the kind of reminds me of Norm Macdonald for whatever reason, but it's not Norm Macdonald.
Norman,
Conan?
Mark Norman.
Is it?
Wait, Conan O'Brien.
No. He used to be. I think he used to do the Man Show with
Adam Carolla?
yes, Adam
Oh,
Carolla.
yeah,
I don't know why he reminds me of. I don't know why.
I could kind of. No.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
see
the
a
voice.
little
It's the
something.
voice. It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he had Gavin Newsom on, and he fucking
shitting on him, right?
shat on him because
of course.
he's so afraid to talk about
Anything.
anything. So he's like talking about all like the race stuff. He's like, he's like, well, like the black community and the Hispanic community. He's like, why doesn't the Asian community have this problem? Why doesn't the Indian community have this problem? He's like, so it's just there? Why? He's like, well, we can talk about that.
Well, I'm asking you.
And he's like,
fucker.
yeah. He's like, yeah.
Like-
Talk about it then.
Yeah.
And Gavin just kept doing that fucking.
He's
Yeah,
good-
that's
he's
what they
great-
do.
He's great at that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
fucking
politician
dance around
shit,
all that
he's
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
fantastic at
There's
it.
many factors. He's like, well, you're not talking about him at all. It's fucking
Yeah.
great.
Good. Don't
Yeah.
let him off the hook.
Yeah,
bro.
he didn't let him off. Dude, he just sat there and just danced around questions. the entire
Everything,
time.
even the simplest thing. Like,
it's
how
great.
do you trust this guy after he closes every single winery but his own?
That on top of telling everybody about the fucking social distancing, masking.
I feel like we
can't-
don't-
And he's in fucking the French Laundry restaurant with 20 people, no masks, just
Yep.
there. Talking.
We don't pay attention to the shit that doesn't make sense.
Or we just believe
Like, we're
it
like, yeah,
so
or we
much
just-
that we like, oh, we just turn a blind eye to shit.
That's
Like,
what I'm
oh,
saying. Like, how do you trust
that
that
was
guy?
a mistake. It
You
was
never.
a fucking
No, it wasn't a
mistake.
mistake. It was on fucking purpose.
Right. He's
You know what
awful.
I mean? Why did Nancy Pelosi force a fucking salon to open? Why is that necessary?
Why was Governor Murphy flying around in a fucking helicopter
Yeah,
on the fucking coast and making sure that people weren't
on the
fucking-
beach.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, and at the bar, the
Dude.
beach bars, making
Yeah.
sure that
Let
they weren't
that
fucking
shit
that there wasn't too
sink
many people in one
bro.
place.
How
You don't-
crazy
You know
that
how
shit
much money
was.
you just spent
Yeah,
Right.
taxpayer money,
to do that?
and it's for nothing.
Eat
you took a ride-
fucking dick, dude.
Exactly.
If these
Bag of
people
them.
want to do that, they are fucking Americans, man.
Yeah,
Bro.
They can do it. If they don't feel like this is a fucking threat, which obviously a lot of people fucking didn't. They didn't fucking care.
no, they
Nah,
didn't
yeah.
care.
They didn't care. Everyone fucking knew that this was the flu. All right. And that it was bullshit.
It's true, dude. It's fucking
Dude, for real. It's a fucking bad
mean?
no.
cold, bro.
No, and that's what I'm saying. And they were like now they're discovering that putting you in an incubator, putting you in that iron lung, that incubator shit is
The
worse for you
respirator.
because your shit couldn't fight for
It was
itself.
killing
Yeah.
people.
You were killing people by putting them on respirators.
Yeah.
Like that shit's now scientifically proven, and
Yeah.
you ruined families.
Bro.
Like you know what I mean? It's-
Making people
Without
watching
any-
their fucking their family members
Yeah.
die over Zoom.
you can't even go with them to the hospital,
Yeah.
and they never come back.
Nope, you can't go to the funeral. Like what?
Yeah.
It was all about optics for them.
That's all it was, bro. It was
optics. It had nothing to do with the truth. Had nothing to do with science.
Zero.
Had nothing. And this is what politics is.
Yes.
It's optics. It has nothing to do with actual factual things.
No.
Yeah.
It's a game.
It's bullshit.
Yep.
And the sooner everyone realizes that and is like, I'm not playing this game anymore, this is how we make change.
Exactly.
That's it.
When you just fucking realize
how the fuck
when
we
you
do that?
when logic fucking seeps into your fucking brain.
This is when you vote for Kennedy.
Like exactly.
when logic seeps in. You're like, you know what, dude, this is fucking insane. Why
It's
am I voting
logical.
for either one?
Exactly. You're not even it's not even about the issues anymore. It's just more logical to vote for Kennedy than
Because
it is for the other.
No
two.
matter what, if you
That's
vote
it.
either other way, you're giving power to the same fucking bullshit. And
Exactly.
You're just towing the line
Exactly.
for these assholes.
Yep.
That's
Amazing.
it, man. And on that note, what do you think? Where are we at?
132. We're
Yeah,
good.
we can shut it down.
Yeah,
All right.
I got a lot of timestamps.
We have been the Pouring Rain Podcast. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I am Bert.
Conchaba.
Scott Balls.
And we are out this motherfucker.
Bye-bye.
Instate on decision. Mr. Function, come off it, teach them all a lesson. Me say, when we fire drum and bass, how we mash up the place, how we tell them that the music is the way.